Hey y'all, this is Scott with Becoming Superhuman, and it's been a minute since I've put out a video. Y'all, I have drugged my feet making this video, and I'm going to tell you why. So, as most of you know, I have July of 22, so almost 3 years. It's coming up on my 3-year anniversary. I started a health journey, and on that health journey, between July of 22 and July of 23, I was able to lose 120 pounds. And that has been life-changing. It remains to be life-changing. And you can watch my other videos. Check out in the description for links to my playlists on how I was able to lose 120 pounds. I'm not going to cover all of that right now. I'm going to cover the failure part that comes after. And I struggle a little bit calling it a failure, but I have failed to do what I wanted to do. So in that respect, it is a failure. After I lost 120 pounds, I was able to maintain pretty dead even for about 6 months. And then I went on vacation. And on vacation, I felt bulletproof. I felt like I was on the top of the world. I was strong and healthy, and I could do all the things, number one, but I could also eat all the things, number two. And yeah, between going back to eating bad way of life, going back to eating fried foods, going back to eating wheat-based products, pancakes, if you want to call it that, donuts, y'all, I did it all. And, you know, I know for some people that quit eating sugar, quit eating flour products, when they go back, it hurts. And unfortunately for me, it doesn't hurt. So it's a struggle for me. And that first week of vacay, I put on about 10 pounds in 7 days, 10 pounds. And I thought, you know what? I've done this before. I can do this again. This will be nothing. I'm take that off whenever I want. Yeah, I was wrong. Once you get out of that mode, once you get out of that discipline of, I was maintaining, but in maintaining, I wasn't, I'd added some things back in. Sure, I could have, if I wanted to have a quote unquote cheap meal, I'm just maintaining. I can have a hamburger and French fries. I can go through the Whataburger and get my fast food fix. Not much, once a week, once every 10 days. I could have apple pie and some ice cream on occasion every 10, 12, once a month maybe, right? And I was able to do that and maintain because I didn't want to lose any more weight. I was where I wanted to be. But trying to go back into that mindset where you are committed, where you are on point, was a lot tougher than I thought it would be. And what happened is that that 10 pounds I gained didn't go away. And then the next thing you know, it is wedding season. My youngest daughter got married in 24, and y'all, you go to a lot of parties with the wedding, and there's a lot of dessert. Hi, I'm Scott, and I am a food addict. Y'all, I am a food addict. I'm addicted to food. If I get around it, I cannot contain myself. It's horrible. It's horrible. Anyway, I struggled making this video. So wedding season, and during wedding season, it was also birthday season. So my 60th birthday, my mother-in-law's 80th birthday. It was just, birthday season. My 2 daughters had birthdays in that same time period. Scott puts on another 10 pounds. But you know what? I'm sitting here knowing I can take this off whenever I want because I know how to do it. And yeah, it's a lot easier thinking that than doing that, getting back in the mode. So I'm rambling a little bit, but it's been another year since then. And here we are, July of 20, not quite, almost, by the time this comes out, pretty close. July of 25 will have been 3 years since I started my journey. Will have been 2 years of me maintaining my weight. And to be honest with you, I haven't maintained it the way I wanted to. Now, most of my weight gain has been in those seasons, the holiday seasons, the wedding birthday season, the vacation season. I've been on vacation 3 times, and only one of those vacations was I able to have a plan, stick with it, and not gain 6, 7, 8 pounds. So, long story short, 2 years after losing 120 pounds, I've added 30 back. And part of that came while I was making videos and I was telling you guys, here's how to do it. And then the, what do you call it? Imposter syndrome set in. And Scott got to making less and less videos because I'm like, if I can't kick this, how can I help other people? The bottom line is everything I've told you guys so far is beneficial. You can watch those videos, learn what I did, and emulate that if you want, or something similar to that. I believe it is beneficial. Somebody just this week posted a comment on one of my old videos, and they thanked me for giving them some the motivation and information to help them on their health journey. And I'm like, dang, if I can do it as broken and as failed as I am, I need to continue to do that. But here's where we're going next, okay? One of the reasons I was dragging my feet is because I didn't want to admit to this, I'm not going to call it a failure, this setback. It's a health setback. I'm still healthy. I still don't have pre-diabetes like I did before. I'm still not pre-hypertensive or hypertensive or whatever I was before, but I'm heavier than I want to be. And gosh darn it, I bought clothes. Y'all, I bought a whole new wardrobe. And a lot of those clothes I bought when I was at my bottom and 30 pounds heavier, they don't fit. So clothes that I've worn 1 or 2 times, I can't wear them. And then that frustrates me to death. And I'm sure you can understand that, right? So, but I'm picking a date, right? And my date that I'm picking is going to be July 6th, which is really close to the July 5th date when I started this whole thing in 2022. So July 6th, Scott is back on the committed path. And I'm going to lose 30 pounds. And I'm going to share my week to week. Every week, I'm going to bring you a video, even if it's a 30-second video that says I lost nothing, or I gained 2 pounds, or I lost 6 pounds. Who knows what it's going to be? But once a week, I'm going to bring out a video, and I'm going to share my journey. We'll talk about what I'm eating now and how I'm eating now that may be different than what I did before. And y'all, I'm just choosing to put a stake in the ground to continue to be healthy, to be healthier than I am now, to be back on my path to becoming superhuman. Again, I mean, the name kind of gives it away, becoming superhuman. We never get there. We're going to go 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Or in my case, if you want to go by ratios, I took 4 steps forward and I took 1 step back. So now it's time to reclaim that 1 step before it becomes 2 steps back. And we don't want to do that. So I want to count on you guys to help keep me accountable. Watch my videos. Let me know your struggles. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you think of what my journey's been. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be coming out with weekly content. I'm going to try. It's hard, y'all. Having a full-time job and doing YouTube is not easy. So give me some encouragement there. And, you know, I've said in the past, you have to pick your hard. And I would rather it be hard now for me to go on the straight and narrow, to eat a very healthy diet, to get back to exercising. We're going to talk about that. Have not been doing that. And, you know, that's hard. That's choosing hard now, or you're hard later where, you know, you're 65 and you're 350 pounds and it hurts to stand up. That sounds extreme to me. So choose your extreme, choose your hard. I've probably rambled too much. I've probably talked too much. Y'all stay tuned. Give me some comments down below. Hit the subscribe button. Watch my other videos. Go back and see how the journey started. Up here, over here, I think. If it's not here, it'll be here. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry it's been so long. I am going to commit to you from this week forward to bringing you weekly content. Weekly content. So next week, I'm going to tell you if I lost a pound, if I lost 2 pounds, or if I gained 3 pounds. We're going to come out and we're going to start off the video with that, and then we're going to move forward. And so I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Peace out.